Greetings, Benjamin J from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, this is the last video on that 898, and as you see, I've touched up the paint, I've oiled it, and this little locomotive looks really, really nice. And as you can see, the holes are just barely visible. So a really simple way to take an old junker, beat to death, and a few minutes work, literally, and get it cleaned up. I don't think anyone would object to owning this locomotive. It looks great. It looks not new, but it sure looks nice. You would not know that it was an absolute wreck just a few hours ago. Anyway, I've touched up the paint. I used an ink marker, of course, a black ink marker, to touch up all the missing spots where the rust was showing through, stuff like that. And then, of course, I oiled it liberally with motor oil and a soft paintbrush. And as you can see, it made an absolute world of difference in this locomotive. It looks actually quite good. Like I said, I don't think anyone would object to owning this. It looks nice, it runs great, and it was $5. It's really difficult to beat that. So I'll just take this around one time. Like I said, this will be the last video on this, very likely. It's up and running. It looks great. It really does. And as you can see, it runs just absolutely superbly. So it was definitely worth the $5. And I know you're probably sick of hearing it, but don't overlook the junk. This thing was $5 and I was the only bidder. And in just literally a few minutes, it went from being a junker that nobody on eBay bid on but me. Nobody wanted it. And as you can see, like I said, I don't think anyone would object to owning this now. It looks nice. It runs absolutely superbly. You couldn't ask for it to run any better than it does. So anyway, last video on the 898, $4.99 on eBay. So gotta say it again, don't overlook the junk. As always, you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.